Don't you know that all men shall speak evil of you falsely for my sake? Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And all that live godly in Christ Jesus shall suffer persecution. Now what else do we want him to say? Thousands of more scriptures pertaining to that would run from Genesis to Revelations, and anything that we have today began in Genesis. It's the seed chapter. All unbelief and everything started right here. The church started right there. Everything started there. It's like two vines growing and one impersonating the other and getting right up. Almost the same like Moab and also Moses. There come Israel. No denomination, no nation at all. And they had the same sacrifice here in Moab, a fine denomination. All their dignitaries come out and offered the same sacrifice. Their bishop up there, Balaam, come down to curse that what God had blessed. They thought these renegade people, they don't even have a church home as it was. They're just wanders about. And he said, but they failed to hear that shout of the king and the king. He failed to see that divine healing going there with that serpent and the smitten rock to give him life. The shout of the king in the camp, he failed to see that blinded bishop. But yet, fundamentally, he was just as right as Moses was. 7 altars, 7 sacrifices, even offered a ram, speaking of the coming of Christ. But God don't need nobody to interpret Him. He's His own interpreter. He makes the promise and He brings it to pass, and that's interpretation of it. No one has to interpret it. God don't ask no one. The Bible's no private interpretation. Everybody tries to say it means this, that. Let God speak for Himself. He's the one who does. If He made the promise, He stands behind it. He does to believers. But unbelievers receive nothing. It's not for them. They're dead to begin with. They never was even represented. There's nothing in them. They're dead hulls. You don't want to be like that. Be filled with the Spirit.